Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Donating your dead pets to the zoo, does it pass the pub test?
Well, a zoo in Denmark has asked people to donate their pets to feed its captive carnivores. They want rabbits, chickens, guinea pigs and horses. I was reading this morning about a woman who had to euthanize her daughter's horse, her teenage daughter, and the daughter said, yes, let's donate it to the zoo. Because the zoos say that they need the fur, the bones, the organs. It's not enough just to mince something up.
I had a mate of mine and his daughter's horse died and on the farm, and they had to, dig a hole for us, a massive hole for this horse. And, it took a bit of
Well, it's
digging,
not easy.
but that was on his land.
And it's pretty grisly having
So-
to do that.
I don't know, people in suburbia that have got horses, what they do.
Well, that's right. What this zoo does is it will take the animal for you, euthanize it kindly,
Yep.
and deal with that. This woman who did this with the horse, she said, we got to say our final goodbyes. She said she was so impressed she later tried to donate another horse. It was too big to fit in the zoo's fridge. Ended up as dog food. But these are
So
practicalities
Mr.
we
Lyons
don't
at the
think
fridge
about.
at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I'm dying for a snack.
Scratching his bum. Oh, what have we got up here? Not horse
I
again.
was hoping for a Zupadoop.
Super duper.
So how do you feel? Donating your dead pets to the zoo, does it pass the pub test?
Yes, absolutely. If a horse is euthanized by a vet, it has to be buried at least 2 metres deep, 200 metres away from a water source and 200 metres away from your neighbour's fence. So that's really hard to achieve. You have to get a man in with an excavator and it can be really emotional. And I think it's a really nice way to do it.
I believe that your pet is your pride and joy, and to give it to another animal in the zoo, that is just really inhumane. So, no, it doesn't pass the pub test. Keep them at home, bury them in your backyard or get them cremated.
I think it does. I offered my wife to feed me to some poor polar bear if I'm dying, because I want wildlife to survive, and I think there's no problem with it.
So he wants his wife to feed him to a polar bear. Imagine putting him in your suitcase and saying to border security, I'm off to the North Pole.
Well, what about the specifics of that other lady? 200 metres from a
Yeah,
water
well,
source,
that's what you were
from
saying.
your neighbour's
That's how it is
fence,
now.
and then you've got to get a man in with a backhoe.
Really hard. But also with that middle caller who said, bury them in your backyard. If you buy a property, do you want to know that there are 10 dogs and cats buried underneath?
Yeah, well, Fred and Rosemary West's joint. What about that?